We're going to keep dry. Now, before we leave, hands up if you understood a word I've just said. Well done. Again, but this time with another question. Would anybody like a commentary on the way down? A live commentary about all the different buildings and about the history? Would anyone like? Good, that's it. We've got another show of hands. So we're going to leave in about, we're going to head that way. First, we're going to go to the Tower and Greenwich. So that's, if you're going to any other places, you're on the wrong boat. You've stuck on the wrong boat. So we're going to go to Tower Quay, St Catherine's, and then down to Greenwich. Here's that we might have to stop for new passengers, only for a second or so. Sometimes we don't have to stop. So please bear with us if we have to stop at the other two piers just below the next bridge. Minister or celebrant, on you get, and as you slowly go up, they go through the service. And when you get to the top, exactly at the top, they pronounce you man and wife. It's all very romantic, but then it's all downhill from there. I've been hurt before. Just on our left-hand side now, behind the trees, the white building with the green roofs, that's the Ministry of Defence. You've got the Army, the Navy, the Air Force just over there. And behind that you've got the Treasury, the Foreign Office, and Downing Street, where our Prime Minister and Chancellor live and work. On the River Wall, just down on our left, there's a golden eagle, a memorial to the fallen airmen and airwomen who lost their lives during the First and Second World Wars. There's a grey vessel just along over on our left-hand side. It's an old paddle steamer. That's the busiest pub on the Thames. That's what these ladies just told me about that. The busiest pub on the Thames. They got chucked out for being drunk. The Tattershall Castle. Second in a competition. And the competition was for a new parliament, would you believe? The one that won was back there with Big Ben. That one comes second. They were so impressed with it, they built it anyway. So it's a beautiful building. Ahead of us is a footbridge and a railway bridge in Charing Cross. When we go underneath the bridge, if we see passengers or people walking across, try and give them a wave. Because it keeps their hands busy, you see, because a few weeks ago we was going under the bridge and someone threw a strawberry yoghurt down onto our top deck. It was only a small pot, but it went off like a bomb. So we usually wave at people now to keep their hands busy. Let's give them a wave, shall we? Let's we don't want no strawberry yoghurt today. If they don't wave back, they're probably from London. It's only the tourists that are happy. So over on our left, it looks like we're going to stop over in Embankment here. So we're going to make a turn very shortly. Go alongside Embankment here. Looks like there's about 5 or 6 people over there.
Good morning, Angel.
And as we manoeuvre to make our turn, down on the left-hand side, on the river wall, is Cleopatra's Needle. That is a large stone obelisk. It's 3,500 years old. And it was a gift from a grateful Egyptian government after Nelson's victory over Napoleon at the Battle of the River Nile. And if you look at the base of the needle, you see the two black sphinx. They're in fact the wrong way round. If you go to anywhere in the world, they're always the other way around, guarding it from evil spirits, not admiring it. And it was only discovered on the opening ceremony in front of Queen Victoria. And there was gasps from all the work when they realised they'd made a mistake. Queen Victoria said, no, leave it. I like it that way. So for the last, 130 years, it's remained that way. Well, behind Cleopatra's Needle is the largest clock face in London. It's on the Shell building. That's bigger than Big Ben. So as it's on a petrol company's building, they've called it Big Benzene. Big Benzene. There we go. Well, I'm going to stop the commentary just for a few moments while I assist.
¿Conoce a alguien en el edificio El Shard? Es el edificio más alto. Oh.
There we go, once again. Welcome to Crystal Glass Hotel. You just don't tell them. So, I have to stop the commentary once again. And once they're on board, they're not going to do the safety announcement again. Very famous whispering gallery to get yourself to the top. The next bridge is the Blackfriars Road Bridge. Notice the battlements are shaped like pulpits of a church, and above each marble column, engravings of river birds. The 8 variety of river bird inhabit the Thames. There's a different one on each marble column. It was opened by Queen Victoria in 1869. The second bridge, or what remains of it, only 8 red columns remain. This was the first railway bridge to span the Thames. About 50 years ago, it became unsafe, so they simply took the top part of the bridge away. The last bridge is the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. In recent years, they've extended the station right across the bridge. So when you're waiting for your train, then you can watch the boats go up and down. Now, down on our right-hand side is a very large power station. It's now an art gallery. This is the Tate Modern. If you're interested in modern art, this could be the place for you. To our left-hand side, the red building. It's an old school, the City of London School. One of its famous ex-pupils, Daniel Radcliffe, he later went on to Hogwarts and became Harry Potter. And that's where he went to school. That's where he got his first